Copyright disclaimer. While browsing on the internet a few years ago, this caught my eye that prompted me into checking the lyrics and the content of the pledge. Bagong Pilipinas means New Philippines. Malacanang, Philippines version of White House, recently directed all national government agencies and the GOCCs, those are the state-owned enterprise that conducts both commercial and non-commercial activities like Land Bank of the Philippines, the CAAP or Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Government Service Insurance System, amongst others. Furthermore, the educational institutions, the state colleges, to integrate the recital of this hymn and pledge in their weekly flag ceremonies. Praise I no longer work for the government. This aims to instill the principles of Bagong Pilipinas. What is this new Philippines? It goes, panahon na ng pagbabago, that translates to it's time for a change. And what is the change? If you have noticed, they had a typo error. GAGO means dumb, stupid. The next line says, because this is what's needed. Let us all help. Fourth line, to develop our beloved country. Alright, this sounds benign. In this following stanza, in the third line, it says that this must be a responsibility. Fourth line, of every citizen here. Then this stanza, the second line, says that we need to patronize our own. Many parts of the hymn was about patriotism. Understandable. Then this goes, ang bagong Pilipino, ang bagong Pilipinas. The new Filipino, the new Philippines. Gawin ang pagbabago. Do the change. Panahon na. It's time. When I heard change, it makes me think of Delta. A pyramid. The symbol they use most of the time. Coincidences are unaccidental. Then a part in the pledge caught my attention. Makikiisa at makikilahok, unite and take part sa mga adikain ng mga pamamahalaan in the aspirations of the government. Dahil ang kaunlaran, because the progress, hindi lamang responsibilidad ng iilan, isn't responsibility of a few. Aha! It was the aim all along. Even the memorandum circular says it. That it envisions to empower Filipinos to support and participate in all government efforts in an all-inclusive plan towards deep and fundamental social and economic transformation in all sectors of society and government. This hymn and pledge reminded me of this.
Ich schwöre bei Gott, diesen Reiches und Volkes, Adolf Hitler, dem Oberbefehlshaber der Wehrmacht, unbedingten Gehorsam lässt.
Unconditional obedience.
Die Kampf um die Heimat, starben viele Hitlerleute, aber niemand mag zu sagen, wir sind Invalidenwagen.
Non-complaints, censorship, fascism.
Bringen Bilder um die Stunde, die und Freiheit bringt.
There'll be no autonomy in the New World Order.
Wenn's gelingt, laut und so der Ruf im Wind, Hitlerleute, wird sich nach, der heute noch den Land der Sonne hat, und nicht erwischt,
Being brave for the country, this is what they're conditioning the Filipinos. Marxism, Socialism, Communism, this is what they're pushing us towards.
According to Marx, socialism is a precursor to communism and the next logical step after capitalism. In socialism, a democratic state controls the means of production, rather than having private companies hold ownership. Instead of competing with each other as in a capitalist society, socialism has workers contribute as much as they can to the greater good, and then they all share equally in that good.
Much like what it says in the last stanza of the pledge, hindi makasarili, selfless, kundi para sa mas nakararami, but for the greater good. Tatahakin, tread, ang landas, the path towards the new Philippines. Pilipinas, hoy, gising, hey, wake up!
Variations of this idea are already popular within capitalist societies in the form of universal healthcare or social services like fire departments and schools funded by taxes.
Filipinos, are you even listening?
While the use of these services is unequal, everyone is equally responsible for contributing to them based on their ability or level of income. So that's socialism. But once the state controls all the means of production, the next step is total collective ownership, not just of production, but all aspects of society and economy, including private property. The intention of abolishing private property is a classless, moneyless, and stateless society.
The New World Order will be cashless digital society,
where everyone works towards the same collective goal of being healthy, happy, and free. Everybody does what they can to contribute and takes only what they need in return. As I said before, there are no true communist countries, and there never have been. Every so-called communist country is actually a socialist country, with the state controlling employment and economy to some degree.
but you won't hear it in the news anymore. What you will hear is wokeism.
The Honourable Member for Charlesbourg, Haute-Saint-Charles. Mr. Speaker, what is wokeism? In the beginning, the term woke was used to identify a person who was aware of and offended by the injustices and discrimination suffered by minority groups. But today, it's a movement that's been appropriated. It's a movement that has appropriated a positive concept and uses it for their own political purposes. Today, wokeism is cancel or call-out culture, ostracizing anyone who dares disagree with the self-righteous.
This is what the powers that be wants, to divide and conquer. Then, order out of chaos. They create the problem, then they have their solution in order to push their new world order out of chaos. But we are the children of light, the B'nai Haor. Don't let them deceive you. Hence, then, we shouldn't sleep like others do, but we should watch and be sober. May Yahuwah Abinu be with you all, with the light of Yahushua guarding us. Shalom Aleichem.